Everyone thinks 2026 will be about one big breakthrough. They're wrong. It's about 20 converging at once, and 3 of them will change your job before summer. Most tech predictions get it wrong. They focus on what's loud, but the technologies that actually reshape society, they move quietly until they're everywhere. By the end of this video, you'll know which ones to watch, which ones to ignore, and why one trend at number 7 is already running inside the app you used this morning. Let's start with the one nobody's talking about, Agentic AI. Forget chatbots. This isn't something that waits for you to type a prompt. Agentic AI plans, adapts, acts without asking. OpenAI, Google, Anthropic. They're all testing systems that don't just generate answers. They complete entire workflows, multi-step, autonomous. And here's what matters. McKinsey says this could touch 60 to 70% of current jobs by 2026. Not replace them, change how they function. Think about the tasks you hate, the coordination, the follow-ups, the stuff between the actual work. That's what disappears first. Bioprinting meets quantum. Number 19 might sound like science fiction, but clinical trials are already scheduled. 3D printed skin, organ tissue, constructed layer by layer. Meanwhile, IBM just deployed a 1,121-qubit quantum chip. Google's pushing quantum algorithms that solve problems classical computers can't touch. By 2026, these two technologies start working together. Bioprinting for drug testing, quantum computing for molecular modeling. The 3D bioprinting market alone projected past $4 billion by 2027. But here's the twist nobody sees coming. AI eating its own energy. AI is powerful, it's also hungry. The International Energy Agency says data center electricity use could double by 2026, just from AI workloads. DeepMind already cut Google's cooling costs by 40% using AI to manage AI. Now grid operators are deploying machine learning to balance renewables, predict demand spikes, manage battery storage. AI isn't just creating the future, it's becoming essential to sustain itself. Physical AI. Number 17 is where digital intelligence meets the real world. Tesla's Optimus folding clothes, John Deere tractors farming autonomously, Japan deploying service robots in elder care. This isn't about replacing humans, it's about robots finally handling tasks they couldn't before. The global robotics market? On track for $200 billion by 2030, and that growth comes from one thing: AI giving machines the ability to adapt. Synthetic biology plus AI. AlphaFold changed everything. DeepMind's protein structure predictions opened drug discovery pipelines that would have taken decades. Isomorphic Labs partnered with major pharmaceutical companies in 2024. By 2026, AI-designed enzymes are being tested for biodegradable plastics and sustainable food production. This isn't just medicine, it's agriculture, materials, science, industrial biology. But while some countries accelerate innovation, others are building walls. Sovereign AI. Number 15 is geopolitical. France launched Mistral, an EU-backed open-source model. Saudi Arabia and the UAE created sovereign AI funds. China's pushing homegrown alternatives. By 2026, AI isn't just technology, it's national infrastructure. The EU alone committed billions under its Digital Europe program. Because relying on US or Chinese platforms, that's a strategic vulnerability. Control the model, control the data, control the future. Extended reality goes mainstream. Walmart trained over 1 million employees using VR. Meta and Apple are pushing mixed reality for work and entertainment. Not gaming, work. By 2026, XR becomes standard in classrooms, remote training, retail, virtual stores where you try products before they're manufactured. This isn't about escaping reality. It's about blending physical and digital until the line disappears. Autonomous delivery robots, Amazon Scout, Starship Technologies operating on US campuses, Seoul deploying cleaning robots in subway stations. Robots are leaving warehouses and entering public spaces. By 2026, expect service bots in restaurants, city streets, last-mile logistics, powered by better vision, mapping, and real-time decision-making. IoT 2.0 and smart infrastructure. 30 billion IoT devices by 2030. Billions already online. Singapore and Barcelona embedding sensors to monitor traffic, pollution, utilities in real time. Statista projects global IoT spending hits 1.6 trillion by 2025. This isn't about smart gadgets anymore, it's about infrastructure that adjusts instantly. Traffic lights that prevent jams before they form, grids that reroute power based on weather patterns, AI-native infrastructure. Data centers are being rebuilt from scratch. NVIDIA dominates GPUs, but startups like Cerebras and Graphcore are designing chips for AI, not adapting old ones. By 2026, AI native means hardware, software, and energy systems designed around machine learning from the ground up. Invisible to you, critical to everything. Cobots and polyfunctional robots. Collaborative robots, Cobots, work alongside humans. Universal robots passed 75,000 installations worldwide. Packaging, assembly, food service. By 2026, polyfunctional robots switch tasks in minutes. Factory work to healthcare. Flexibility is the breakthrough. Privacy-first AI. Apple runs generative AI locally on iPhones. Qualcomm built chips optimized for on-device AI. No cloud, no data transmission. Faster responses, total control. By 2026, privacy-first AI becomes standard for health, personal assistance, sensitive workflows. Vertical AI agents. Generic AI models try to do everything. Vertical agents specialize. Medical AI assistants trained on clinical data. Financial co-pilots built for compliance. Legal tools that understand jurisdiction-specific regulations. By 2026, vertical AI becomes standard in logistics, retail, law. Handling knowledge general models can't manage effectively. AI built into everything you already use. Microsoft Office has Copilot. Adobe Photoshop has generative fill. Google Workspace uses AI for documents. This is the one from the intro, it's already running. By 2026, AI isn't an add-on, it's built in. Your tools anticipate what you need instead of waiting for commands. This is the shift most people will feel first and notice last. For some people, this creates opportunity. For others, it quietly erases relevance. Brain-computer interfaces. Neuralink got FDA approval for human studies. Synchron implanted brain interfaces in U.S. patients to restore mobility. By 2026, BCIS expand from medical to early consumer pilots. Gaming, communication tools. Not mainstream yet, but moving faster than most expect. AI-native operating systems. Traditional OS design is dying. Instead of apps and menus, AI-first platforms center on natural language and automated workflows. Microsoft's AI Copilot across Windows. Rabbit R1's natural language interface. By 2026, AI-native OS designs reshape how devices function at their core. Laptops, cars, everything. Cloud repatriation and hybrid IT. Companies are pulling workloads out of public cloud. Rising costs, security concerns. A 2024 survey found over 50% of enterprises moving some operations on-premise. By 2026, cloud repatriation isn't failure, it's strategy. Hybrid IT blending edge, private and public resources for control, efficiency, cost management. Workflow-level automation. AI isn't automating tasks anymore, it's running entire workflows. McKinsey reported generative AI could add 4.4 trillion annually to the global economy, largely through workflow automation. Legal contracts, medical records processing, supply chain management. By 2026, businesses automate end-to-end operations, faster, cheaper, more efficient. Edge computing and 6G. Edge computing processes data where it's generated. No round trip to the cloud. Telecom companies rolling out 5G edge services. Meanwhile, South Korea, Japan, Finland, researching 6G. By 2026, Edge powers real-time industrial IoT. 6G trials enable ultra-fast, low-latency applications for AR, robotics, autonomous vehicles. Together, they redefine network speed and reliability. Digital identity and decentralized trust. As AI spreads, verifying what's real becomes critical. Governments and companies are turning to blockchain-based digital IDs and decentralized verification. The EU developing a digital identity wallet. WorldCoin experimenting with biometric-based IDs. The global digital identity market projected to surpass $70 billion by 2027. By 2026, digital identity and decentralized trust support everything: financial transactions, AI governance, content verification, authenticity in an increasingly synthetic world. 20 technologies, not 20 predictions. These aren't possibilities. They're already moving. The question isn't if they'll define 2026, it's which ones will change your industry first. Agentic AI handling workflows, physical robots in public spaces, privacy-first systems running on your phone, digital identity as infrastructure. The convergence isn't coming, it's here. Which one hits your job first, and are you ready for it?